Hi, I'm Rick Veenstra. I've been leading in the church for a long time. In my adult life, more than 40 years. I've gleaned some leadership lessons over those years. One of them I've entitled, Does Not Compute. It doesn't really seem to make sense, but effective Christian leaders, are leaders that are level 5 leaders. This is the language that Jim Collins used in his humongous research project entitled Good to Great. That was the book that he wrote. In that book, he identifies 2 basic characteristics of these level 5 leaders that led effective companies for sustained periods of time. First of all, these leaders have deep sense of personal humility and an unshakable will regarding the mission, vision, values of the company, or in our case as Christian leaders, the congregation or the Christian organization that we are leading. Our culture has a bias for charismatic leaders. So, as a person who has enough charisma to fill the tip of my little finger, I was kind of awestruck by the fact that the research shows that effective leadership is not dependent upon being a bigger-than-life personality. In fact, all the leaders of the 11 companies in the Good to Great research were not well-known people. They were people who demonstrated humility, personal humility, and an unshakable will, an unshakable commitment to the purposes of their company, or in our case as Christian leaders, to the mission, vision, and values of the organization that we're leading, or the congregation that we're leading. This is a very delicate area that I'm speaking about, because I am not against charismatic leadership. In fact, some bigger-than-life leaders, some very charismatic personalities, such as Bill Hybels, these people, like Bill Hybels, have been a tremendous influence on my life from afar. The issue is not personality. Bigger than life, not bigger than life, extrovert, introvert, that is not the issue. The issue is humility. I have noticed over the years that if I find arrogance in a Christian leader, it generally is accompanied by ineffective leadership. Sometimes it precedes a fall for that leader in terms of that leader's character or the way in which that leader conducts himself. This is not surprising for Christians. The Bible is filled with examples. One would be Peter, the apostle, who was bold and confident and sure of himself, and yet failed when the rubber hit the road. He denied Jesus 3 times, but later on, as a failed but forgiven disciple of Jesus, he served as a leader in the church, as an apostle, for decades to come. So the issue is not personality. The issue is humility as a Christian leader and an unshakable will to the task, the calling that is before us or before our organization as Christian leaders. It is a both and, not one or the other. It is a both and. Humility and unshakable will regarding the task before us. Thanks.